Powerpuff Girls Z cosplay. It's actually Powerpuff Girls Z, not Powerpuff Girls, but Z. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to cosplay with her. Like, if I ever get me a girl, I want to get me a girl who's into Powerpuff Girls and who loves the cosplay. If they into Powerpuff Girls, they into everything I'm into. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if you cosplaying Buttercup, I'm gonna cosplay one of the Power Rangers. I'm sorry, I'm random. I know. Listen, I'm gonna cosplay one of the Power Rangers, bro. Cause if the Powerpuff Girls Z, they kind of do morphing like this Sailor Moon. So I'm gonna be a Power Ranger. Listen, I get I could be Butch. I'll be Butch as well in a first picture with her. But I'm gonna switch it up, and I'm probably be one of the Rangers who can match that cosplay right here. So you gonna be Buttercup, I'm gonna be one of the Rangers who can match this. So I'll probably be one of the Rangers from the other series. Listen.
Darkness that brought it close to extinction so many. Till we meet again, guys.
Mannix the name and speeds my game. And this is a little different of a video for y'all guys. This is a Powerpuff Girls Reddit video. We'll be looking at some things on this Reddit. I've been in this Reddit. I'll be talking about some things on this Reddit, on Instagram or anything. But if y'all mess with something like this, because, I'm trying to try different content, with Powerpuff Girls related, why don't y'all like, comment, and subscribe? So anyways, let's get into it, bro. So we're gonna see what's in this Reddit, bro. What we gotta look at, bro. Alright, so we got Cities of Clipsville original comp step, the Power Stars. I do remember this episode. Now, this is just a concept you definitely tell, like, for this side on here. Like, y'all remember when the Powerpuff Girls turned, like, they were teenagers, because, the girls can't grow up. But it was, like, episode where they was, teenagers, and they, had teenager things going on. They had a little crush on the Riot Rough Boys. The Riot Rough Boys were trying to, raise them up, but it didn't really work. But you could definitely tell on this concept right here, the girls were originally supposed to be like, pop stars, and I ain't gonna lie, some of these images I can't describe. Like, hey, what if? Okay, so let's read this. What if? Usually by the 5th season, most shows start jumping the shark with lame story ideas, or worse yet, these miserable clip episodes when they cut together a bunch of stuff you already saw and throw in some new scenes usually shot in the one office. This episode, the girls reminisce about so this actually was the episode when the girls were talking about memories and what happened. Now, half of these didn't happen in other episodes, but this was all in one episode. So this was the episode where the girls remember they were teenagers. I don't know how it happened and how they remember it. Was it in a different timeline? I don't know. But the sequence that never made it past the board stage, whatever. So they were supposed to be pop stars. And I kind of understand why it probably didn't make it, because yeah, they became pop stars. So almost we got comments. Let's look at the comments, bro. What did people think of this? So okay, some W art. Okay, so it's like this artist, he makes like this AU where the girls are like in the future, where they're grown up. So we got Blossom. I kind of I messed with the design, but I prefer Blossom to have her bow up. It just represents more higher authority that she's the leader. But it's cool that she has her bow down. Then we got Bubbles. She only has one ponytail. And then we got Buttercup. She still looks the same. So this represents the 2016 Powerpuff Girls, but they're more older. And they got these different suits to make them look like they're in the future or something. I mess with it. I mess with it. W art. W art. Oh, this is a good one. If you a male grew up watching Powerpuff Girls, were you ever teased for watching a cartoon that was considered girly? Editor me here. I'm just gonna say this because I can explain it better in this way. So yeah, I'm doing this like this is a TikTok video. But no, growing up watching Powerpuff Girls, it wasn't really a girl show. Like, Craig McQuire really didn't make it a girl show because there's 3 little girl superheroes. They will always whoop ass of villains. But as a kid, I always thought it was a girl show because it's like, oh, these are this 3 little girls. They're the main characters. I was afraid to watch it and let people know I fucked with it. Even though I used to draw the Powerpuff Girls with Sonic and all that, because you know I messed with them heavy after seeing they could whoop ass, man. My favorite was Bubbles, even though now my favorite is Blossom. But nah, I would say with me, I used to get bullied in school, so like in Sonic, so I was like scared to even tell people I liked the Powerpuff Girls. And I used to watch My Little Pony. But nah, so some people, it wasn't really a girl show back then. But I could get for some people, they probably couldn't watch it. With me, I still watch it no matter what. It wasn't really a girl show, bro. It was a superhero show where the girls were beating ass of monsters and everything. That's the way I see it. Like, I talked about this scene many times. Listen, I don't even know if there's a clip of me talk about the scene specifically. If is, roll a clip. And I'm gonna talk about this again, bro. The way they beat, and this was over candy. Hold on, I think we even showed a clip, bro. I don't care. See, listen, this was over candy. This dude was thinking it's all fun and games. Cause listen, in the episode, the girls they wanted candy because when they saved the day last time, bro. Why is this shit on my screen, bro? Why they looking like this on my screen, bro? Come on, bro. I can't focus with that, bro. Yeah, put Plankton and Shredder right there. That helps me better. But no, in that episode, bro, and the art style was cool in that episode. Like, I remember the dark, you see Bubbles dressed looking dark ass blue, bro. That was good. That like it. Let me shut up. But no, it was over candy because the mayor gave them candy. And they were getting addicted like this was like some drug, some Mario power-up they were having. So they will keep going for it. They'll ask him. They got mad at Mayor. He didn't give them none. So they'll have Mojo. And they had a deal like they was having some Mario power-up drug deal. And every time they beat up Mojo, they would get candy. So Mojo stopped trying to help them. And he got in jail. They were angry at him. And they came in jail and just did this, bro. Look at this shit. They screamed, bro. Look at this. Broke his entire helmet. Yeah, his helmet is still on cartoon logic. Look at this.
What?
This man is pleading for help. He's pleading for help.
You want some more, man? You do? Oh, yeah.
Bro. Hold on. Let's review the footage. Hold on. She over here saying, you want some more? He like, no, bro, chill out. She like, nah, you want some more? You want us to beat your ass some more? He like, nah, bro, chill out. Bro, they won't even show the fucking shit. Look at this. Her whole foot is in this man's mouth, bro. How is that even possible, bro? This dude's mouth gotta be ruined. Imagine somebody beating your ass and they put their entire foot in your fucking mouth, bro. At that point, bro, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I would not want to fight the power. Look at his eyes are bulging out like he's Little Dirk, bro. He's beyond Little Dirk, bro. He's little dead. He's beyond dead. That's who he is. Like, gang. And this was just over candy. Imagine, bro. Imagine, like, their boyfriend cheats on them when they get older. What would they do to him? They'll do worse, bro. Look at this dude. Spit, saliva on lips. Her whole foot is in this man's mouth. How is that possible? Tell me, how is that possible? Please. I get it's a cartoon, but how is this possible? This dude's teeth is touching her foot, bro. Like, no. And they just did something cool. He did nothing wrong. Look at this man. This should be blood. This should be blood right here. This dude got his whole brain. You can't tell me he doesn't have CTE. Some people say he should be dead. Like, he gotta have CTE after all that, bro. That's why he be stuttering when he be talking so much. Cause he has CTE. He has to repeat himself, bro. Two black eyes, bro. His mouth is probably ruined, bro. His entire body is broken. He should be dead after this. They came in his own jail cell and beat his ass over some fucking candy, gang. How is that possible? I don't know. Bro, your mom's not gonna help you, bro. You might as well say, go. Look at them. All angry. And you know what make them snap out of it? They still angry. Look what makes him snap out of you. A tear. He was crying.
What have we done? Look at us. Look at Mojo.
Dude.
This isn't who we are. This is crazy.
Bro, I swear, and y'all be saying, oh, the girls. No, bro. I'm like, bro, y'all don't understand, bro. The girls were that time, and bro, they was demons, bro.
Pinky candy.
Wait, you actually gonna get voice acting?
Hey, you.
Okay, a little bit of voice acting.
Bubbles.
Aw. Okay, I fuck with that. That was a nice, cute animation. Listen, if I ever learn how to animate shit like this, bro, in my own style or my own art style, bro, I'm gonna be going crazy, bro. I'm gonna have my animation where niggas be fighting like they in Dragon Ball Z, bro. Bro, listen, no, wait until I get that on that level, bro. Let's like it. I like that. All right, this another. It's a meme, bro. Can I go up? Damn. Adulting is real. No money, no friends, no sleep, getting a job, adulthood. I ain't gonna lie, that is kind of true. No friends. It really depends, cause like getting friends nowadays, I said, is really hard, bro. Cause you gotta really look. Everybody has favorites. I don't care what y'all be saying. People got favorites, bro. Like you gotta look like you buff, have tattoos or something. Like people have preferences even in friends, bro. It's like, damn, bro. I'm just a guy with wearing glasses bro. And then the no money is really because you gotta pay your bills, bro. Then you gotta put groceries in the house. No sleep. Man, I ain't gonna lie, my sleep schedule is cooked. But I still be getting sleep though. Getting in a job sucks, especially when you really know what you want to do in life. A job be freaking sucking, bro. Because you gotta wake up. You don't really want to go to that job, but you know you gotta do that job. You're forced to have a job. Whether you like it or not, you can't go with your dream without having a job, gang. It's a canon event to have a job, whether you like it or not. And that's why I said, bro, do what you want. Heck, have something than just having a job, because you want to pursue something more than just having a job. Probably you want to become the manager of that job. But eventually you probably get bored of being a manager, because listen, as people, we evolve. We just don't want to stay in the same spot, because you want to see what else you can do as, like, you know, in your life, bro. You know, bro, whatever comes down the road, you want to evolve. You want to become the best version of yourself. It's nothing wrong with being yourself, but you want to improve on things you know you need to improve on. Like, that's how I see it. All right, how would their interaction go? Okay, so we got the girl from My Life as a Teenage Robot and the Powerpuff Girls. How would their interaction? I don't know. I really feel like they will be like, oh, there's another superhero like us. She's like, oh, 3 little girls who are superheroes, so there's more superheroes. Honestly, I feel like they will work together as a team because they're all superheroes. They will be good friends. I feel like Bubbles and her will have like a little sister dynamic, bro. I feel like they all would be good friends. So I feel like their interaction would go pretty well. I want to look at the comments because probably they got a better perspective of this than how I have. My perspective's kind of ass on it. How would their interaction go? I could totally see Jenna giving herself an upgrade to work alongside with the Powerpuff Girls as superheroes. If anyone could do it, why not her? Also, I think she would be great friends with all 3. Yeah, I feel like she would like get an upgrade. Cause think about it, half the Powerpuff Girl villains, she would need a fucking upgrade. Like upgrade her fucking robot suit like she's fucking Iron Man, bro. Yeah, it'll be Nickelodeon, wouldn't it? Pretty much. So yeah, so half these I ain't gonna read. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read this one because someone said, nah, hold on, let them cook. Imagine they get along very well. They will work alongside each other and manage to be successful doing so. Jenny actually had to interact with kindergartners before, but those kids were assholes. The girls, on the other hand, are usually good kids with good intentions. They'll be shocked finding out Jenny is chronologically the same age as them. She's apparently technically 5 despite being built like in a high school sophomore. Oh wow, okay, so that's good to know. So yeah, that will work. Wait, why Brick got a downgrade for Will? Why is he bald? He's not bald, bro. He doesn't have hair. That doesn't make sense, bro. If he has he has long hair, wouldn't long hair be sticking out of his head? I don't know. That's just probably the design how they made him, bro. I'ma like it. That's just the design how they made him, bro. Cause like his old design, he didn't have a lot of hair. It's just like, bro, when him brought them back, he just gave him a haircut. He gave, Butch, Gohan, Vegeta hair. He gave Boomer just wild more hair because his hair was neatly. And he gave him more wild hair. He gave Brick just longer hair, and I don't get why like his longer hair don't show up like in front of his head. I don't know. Probably his head is really long, and he just probably he gave his barber cut his probably he has a bad forehead. He probably has a bad forehead. His lineup is gross. Like if this was an episode, like it'll probably be like let's say the Right Rough Boys and probably is like Slumber Enemy most likely. So this is probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna still say what I want to say. The Right Rough Boys invade the girls' slumber party, bro. They pretty much have everybody leave because how the girls, how the boys, I said girls, how the boys be acting. They be nasty, being like boys, how they were in their second fight versus the Powerpuff Girls. And the girls gotta find a way to get them out of there. And pretty much that'll be the plot. That'll be the plot of this image, pretty much. Okay, TikTok, bad romance, like a boy. Oh, okay, I remember this. Okay, this is like the old trend. Okay, why is Blossom? Oh, I get it, bad romance. Okay, so I remember back in the day, when Powerpuff Girls, I remember I used to always search up Powerpuff Girls ships on YouTube. They're still on there, but if you search them up, you'll have these songs and shit, bro. And, if you had search them up, you'll see these songs of like, the characters. They have bad romance. Then I have ones of Bubbles and Boomer. Like, anything you want it, that's the way you need it. Anything you want it, like that, something like that, bro. So yeah, pretty much this is probably referencing that, bro. If you was during them time in the old era of Powerpuff Girls fandom, bro, they had these videos of just ships. They have like, it was old cam cut edits. There was edits before edits. There'd just be random pictures like a slideshow, and you just be listening to music while looking at the art of the ship. Yeah, especially Be My Bad Boy, Be My Bad. Oh, that was like, let me see what we got. Oh my god, I used to binge watch all. Listen, if you don't know, back then Powerpuff Girls x Right Rough Boys used to have these little music videos where they just show random pictures of art, like with Blossom x Brick, Buttercup x Butch, and Bubbles x Boomer, and they have songs in them. I think one of the songs, it was probably an animated one, and it had Bubbles in the song, and one lyric said, "Waking up feeling like P. Diddy." Yeah, that didn't age well. And Bubbles, trust me, you don't want to feel like Puff Daddy, bro. You don't. Trust me, you don't. I don't think you want to act like him either. But yeah, you just had to be there during that time. That's all I wanted to say. All right, we got. Guess what I got from my birthday? Ooh, okay. Got a puzzle of the Powerpuff Girls. I'm not even gonna front in a beanbag of Buttercup. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. If I had this, bro, I built this. You know how like I have the same one with the Spider-Man puzzle. It's on my wall that my dad gave me. I'll do the same thing with this. I don't know how you're supposed to do it where you can have a puzzle on your wall, and I like built this puzzle with someone or just myself, and then put it on my wall. I ain't gonna lie. The WW gift, bro. Your mom, my dad gave you this W gift, bro, or boyfriend. I don't know. I know y'all are hyped. Hold on, are these Powerpuff Girl plushies? What are these? It's just showing the back of them. What is there's no Right Rough Boys YouTube, then call me out. Joke, of course, I'm getting them LOL. High key want the Right Rough Boys plushies as well. And then we got this random image. They're fine, but they're based off the reboot, so that sucks. Hope they're better than those were awful. What were the kid? I ain't gonna lie. I don't even want to comment on what I see. But yeah, I guess because they're yeah, besides 16 one's the most recent, sadly. I still get it. I mean, fuck it, but I ain't gonna lie. I can see why they don't look good. Like their head's not big enough. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When I get my own crib, bro, I'm gonna get one of these. They could just be displayed right by my bed and just have a Sonic one right, two Sonics right bottom. I'll get another Sonic and just two Sonics. I don't have two Sonics because the one other Sonic will represent Manic. If I could buy a Manic custom plushie, I'll be good, bro. Life will be good, bro. There's so much shit I want, so I can customize. How would these two interact? Okay, who is this? Oh my god, they would hate each other. That's Andrew Tate. They would hate each other because she's basically kind of like him. They would hate each other. He'll be like, listen, you need to do this for me. She's like, man, what the fuck? They would get in a fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, these two would get in a fight. Hey, I don't know, probably they would date each other. I don't know. What's wrong with Mojo? Wrong answers only. Alright, my answer is, bro, he's off the perks, bro. He been trying the perks, bro. He's off them perks, bro. Them perks going crazy, bro. You're like, yeah, the perks. He's on the perks, bro. That's the only reason why he's acting like this, gang. He's on the perks, bro. So 10, how cute is Bubbles? Okay, let's look at these pictures. I mean 10, okay, it's Bubbles. Come on, bro. That's all I have to say. It's Bubbles, man. She's adorable, bro. It's a 10. Let me put in the times, bro. I want to give it. It's a 10, bro. Hey, listen. What's my favorite number? You know what? 17. Yeah, 17, bro. Cause guess what? Cena won the title. 17, bro. Put 17, bro. There you go. 17. What the other comments say, bro? What are your headcanons for the Teenage Riot Rough Boys? Headcanons. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really good at headcanons. Most of the headcanons I look at are from other people, but I get inspired off of it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I sometimes feel like my headcanons are ass. Okay. I feel like as they grow older, I kind of just my headcanon. I'm creating a headcanon. Let me cook a little. Okay, we don't use Brick. I feel like Brick, he cool, he chill, bro. He's chill a little. Butch, you can see him. He looking at something on that magazine. And I don't want to say because we kind of already know it that I don't want to say. So Butch, he into women, but he's still the same. But he's more calm. He's more chill when you get older. He ain't like. But if you do challenge him to something, he will be excited to fight you. Boomer, he's chill, bro. He's still learning his way. As a teenager and shit, bro. He's still learning about things. Brick, meanwhile, I'm gonna go back to Brick. I ain't really say nothing about Brick. I feel like, he's more smarter as a leader, he's more smarter as a leader, he grow more wiser. He's still learning his way as a leader, but he still cares about his brothers. He's still gonna say some smart comments about his brothers, but all that. Ain't gonna lie, my shit is kind of ass. Let's look at the comments, what they got. They got something better, trust me. Or what they got. Oh, Lee, let's read this. I don't know why, but when I lay eyes on Teenage Boomer, I say to myself, damn, this boy looks like he smokes hella weed, and it didn't help but that I was watching Mac and Devon go to high school when this happened. So basically, Teenage Boomer is a casual stoner. I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking personality-wise, bro. I wasn't even trying to go there. Y'all going there. But I guess we have to go there. Oh, man. I ain't going to go there. I'm not sure where he got the weed or still gets the weed from. He starts smoking as a way to chill and distress from whatever bullshit Mojo and him or his brothers put him through. That would make sense, bro. It would make sense. Boomer do be going through a lot of shit, so he wouldn't do. Budge doesn't smoke weed, but that's only when days where Brick is being particularly bitchy that he will partake in smoking with Boomer. Hotboxing in Boomer's room keeps Brick far away from him, kind of like how Sage keeps demons and evil spirits away. It's the smell. Brick hates the smell. I was about to comment this. I wasn't even about to think of that, but he does look like one. I wasn't even thinking that. Not gonna lie, through my childhood, I have noticed people with those looks that do that. LOL. Butch likes cars. That's why he's rocking with his new. Okay. He's rocking a MP3 in it. Buttercup loves that game. What? Live Butch reaction. That's my reaction. What do you mean by that, bro? Escalator, okay. Bro looks so concerned. His face, what the fuck? Does she not know what an MP3 player is? Exactly! Alright, Butch, guy's license first, but he's an awful driver. Him is their favorite parent. Grits gets straight A's, was first to get a job. Boomer is a theater kid. They like watching reality TV shows together. Butch is quite popular at school. Brick and Princess used to date. Everybody knows Bubbles had a crush on Boomer except for Boomer. Okay, that's a good one. Likewise, everyone knows that Brick has a crush on Blossom except for Blossom. Butch and Buttercup both like each other, and they're the only ones who won't admit it. Okay, and all the villains in Townsville throw him a huge birthday party every year. Boomer plays soccer, Butch plays football, Brick plays hockey, but they don't use their powers. Y'all made better ones than I did. I ain't gonna lie, my shit was ass. I just said, listen, I feel like this. How do I shut my ass up, bro? I'm gonna shut my ass up, bro. I actually love this. They got tired of being supervillains, so him stripped them away from their powers and banished them to live amongst the city. Sometimes it was one say, okay, that would make sense. Okay, I ain't gonna be here too long. I fuck with these, bro. Please. They ended off on this. Listen, whoever this is, I want to kiss you on the mouth. Let me chill, bro. Let me chill. Y'all don't know how much I glaze Manic, bro. Manic is my goat, bro. Bro, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. I name myself Manic, bro. Manic is that. There's only characters I do glaze. I glaze Sonic. I glaze Manic. Sonic and Manic are my favorites. They on my top first. You like, bro, you can't have two characters on top first. Shut up, bro. I don't care, bro. Listen, I don't care about Sonya, bro. Get out of here, Sonya. The only characters I care about is Manic and Sonic, and there's reasons. Listen, Mario and Luigi. That's all y'all need to know. I don't even explain it. Y'all don't have to understand it. Y'all know y'all don't care if y'all don't understand it, and I'm glad y'all don't care, bro. That's all y'all need to know, bro. Listen, give him the bro. Listen, finally, bro. W, bro. W, bro.